Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. We start with breaking news. President Biden has pardoned his son Hunter on federal gun and tax evasion convictions, despite pledges not to do so. Natalie Brandt has more from Washington.
President Biden Sunday night confirmed he signed a pardon for his son Hunter. In a statement, the president said from the day he took office, he said he would not interfere with the Justice Department's decision-making and said he kept his word even as he watched his son being unfairly prosecuted. He said, quote, Hunter was singled out only because he is my son, and alleges an effort to break Hunter, who is 5.5 years sober. He also blamed political opponents in Congress for instigating the charges. Hunter Biden was set to be sentenced later this month after being convicted of felony gun and tax evasion charges from federal cases in Delaware and California. The gun charges stemmed from Hunter Biden's purchase of a firearm in 2018 when he was battling an addiction to illegal drugs and lied on paperwork to obtain the gun. Separately, he pleaded guilty to 9 tax evasion charges. President Biden had previously said he would not pardon his son or commute his sentence.
I'm extremely proud of my son Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know. And I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
The reversal comes less than 2 months from when President-elect Trump will take office. Republican Congressman James Comer of Kentucky, chairman of the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability, said in a statement of his own, the charges Hunter faced were just the tip of the iceberg in what he called the blatant corruption that President Biden and the Biden crime family have lied about to the American people. Mr. Biden said he made his decision over the weekend, which he spent with his family, including Hunter in Nantucket. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.
Hunter Biden faced up to 42 years in prison for his convictions. He released his own statement saying he has admitted to and taken responsibility for his mistakes during the darkest days of addiction and squandered many opportunities and advantages. Also saying he will devote the rest of his life he's rebuilt to helping those who are sick and suffering. Wisconsin's Democratic Party chair is entering the race to lead the National Party. Today, Ben Wickler announced his candidacy to chair the Democratic National Committee. In a social media post, Wickler said he's running to unite the party. Wickler became state chair in 2019, and since then, Democrats flipped the majority on Wisconsin's Supreme Court and re-elected Democrats like Governor Tony Evers and U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin. The DNC will elect its new leader in February. Many Black Friday shoppers avoided the long lines at stores and chose to do their holiday shopping online. They clicked their way to a record for Black Friday spending online, reaching $10.8 billion in purchases. According to Adobe Analytics, that's a 10% increase from a year ago. Cyber Monday is expected to keep its reign as the season's and year's biggest online shopping day. Adobe estimates shoppers will spend $13.2 billion. Today was expected to be the busiest travel day of the year. Local travelers took to the roadways, railways, and skies, making their annual treks home from Thanksgiving celebrations. AAA projects that over 70 million people were on the road. The Transportation Security Administration said it expected to screen 18.3 million people from Tuesday, November 26th through Monday, December 2nd, an increase of approximately 6% from this time last year.
Well, it was cold out there. We had high temperatures only staying in the teens today, so hopefully anybody traveling out there stayed bundled up and had their hat and mittens in the car with them, because it was a cold one and definitely not something that you wanted to be having any issues on the road out there. But as we go throughout the rest of the evening, we're really not looking at anything too impactful. Again, those high temperatures staying in the teens, which starting off the first day of December and the first day of meteorological winter, we were over 15 degrees below average across the area, starting off with a bang, having winter knocking at our door, and it's definitely feeling like it. There are some very light flurries off to the west, however. Those will really just bring some cloud coverage to our area as we go into the morning hours. Some areas west of the Mississippi could get a brief dusting of snow when you wake up in the morning, but overall we're really not expecting too much in terms of snowfall, seeing less than an inch for much of the area. Other than that, those wind chills are going to be dipping down into the single digits throughout the morning. morning, although we won't be getting below zero. We finally get a break from that. So this is a slight warm up from where we've been, but overall still pretty cold out there as you're going on your morning commute and at the bus stop in the morning. Again, we'll have a slight warm up to start the week off. Then we'll see a pretty wet and windy Wednesday. Even though it'll be the warmest day of the week, it's going to feel pretty chilly out there, and we'll get back into the low 20s as we get into the end of the week. But there is a warm up in sight, so I'll break it all down coming up in a little bit.
Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Nicole. A sentencing in a triple murder case is set to take place in La Crosse County Court tomorrow. Nia Tao of Onalaska faces a likely sentence of life in prison for the shooting deaths of 3 men at a West Salem quarry in 2021 over a $600 debt. In August, he was found guilty of his charges, including 3 counts of intentional homicide. The sentencing is set to start at 2 p.m. Wisconsin has been ranked among the worst states for broadband internet access. According to WPR, only 78% of Wisconsinites have access to broadband or high-speed internet. While state regulators say there are discrepancies in that data, it ranks Wisconsin at 45th in the nation. However, in August, Wisconsin was among 18 states to receive nearly $1.1 billion under the bipartisan infrastructure law. Officials say their goal is to reach almost every underserved or unserved area by 2030. Santa Claus came early this year to the Coulee region. This morning, Santa made multiple stops around French Island. Before his Christmas preparations, he was escorted around the island by the Campbell Fire Department with a bag of goodies, as well as some important fire safety information. The fire department gave the reindeer a break by pulling Santa's sleigh behind their fire truck.
Everybody stay safe, have a great holiday. Remember, you got 23 more days before I show up, so be good. I'm watching.
This is the 19th year Campbell Fire Department has hosted Santa at the event. And Bangor small businesses are celebrating the season of giving. Today was the 2nd annual Holidays in the Village in downtown Bangor. The event is an afternoon to celebrate all the small businesses that make up Bangor and encourage people to shop locally for their holiday gifts. Those participating today say the event is a great opportunity to bring the community together.
We both grew up in the Bangor area, and it's fun to come back to downtown Bangor and just see it thriving with new restaurants and cute little shops.
After the Holidays in the Village event, there was also a tree lighting ceremony at Stockyard Park that also had sleigh rides, holiday music, and other festive offerings. Santa also found time to stop by there as well. It's been a busy day for him. And coming up, President-elect Trump names more appointees, and a surprise nomination for a new FBI director is sending shockwaves through Washington.
During the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture, get bonus buys store-wide. Plus, get $100 off purchases of $9.99 or more, like this dining set, and $200 off purchases of $19.99 or more, like this sofa. During the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
During the Black Friday mattress sale at Home Sleep Express, get this Beautyrest Harmony Queen mattress for just $3.99. With a lofty quilted top, it offers advanced motion isolation and consistent support. Hurry in for this bonus buy. The Black Friday mattress sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
Hey, there's John McGivern.
You know John McGivern?
She sure does. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out which Medicare Advantage plan to choose.
That's easy. Network Health. They have plan options with the Part B Premium Give Back. That's money back in your pocket. Dental and vision benefits, even plans with a $0 monthly premium.
That's what I've been telling her. I'm going to give them a call.
Call today, 833-7-NETWORK.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
President Trump named loyalist Kash Patel to head the FBI yesterday. During Trump's first term, Patel helped to lead opposition over the DOJ's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election. He's called for radical changes to the FBI. In his book, Government Gangsters, Patel said the FBI has become so compromised it will remain a threat to the people unless drastic measures are taken. The president-elect's selection of Patel is drawing strong reaction from senators who will vote on whether to confirm him. Democratic Senator Chris Murphy says he will vote no.
The Department of Justice and the FBI is supposed to be there to go after drug traffickers, gun smugglers, to go after corrupt Wall Street financiers. Instead, the Department of Justice is going to serve Donald Trump's political interests.
But Republicans like Senator Ted Cruz are defending the choice.
He has a serious professional background. He was a prosecutor. He was a public defender. He was a senior intelligence staffer on Capitol Hill.
The current FBI Director Christopher Wray, who is also appointed by Trump, would have to resign or be fired since he has 3 years left on his term. Tens of thousands of Volkswagen workers are set to strike tomorrow. Union leaders in Germany say workers at a number of plants across the country are participating. It's considered to be the largest strike in the company's domestic operations since 2018. The walkouts followed tense talks over pay cuts and possible plant closures. Volkswagen leaders insist the company wants constructive dialogue and bargaining, but that it will take measures to keep operations running during the strike. The next round of negotiations is set for December 9th. And still ahead, winter storms are making it difficult for millions of travelers to get home after Thanksgiving weekend.
Back here at home, we're seeing the first day of meteorological winter bring cooler temperatures. We have our cold stretch that's going to continue throughout much of the week, although a slight warm-up will start us off. We'll have all the details coming up right after the break.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning is giving thanks this holiday season with a new Goodman furnace. Go to news8000.com/contests and enter to win some Seasons heatings. Bring in the new year with a new furnace from G&T.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Taco John's queso is so good you could drink it. But why drink it when there's a whole menu to dip and drizzle with this creamy 3-cheese and hatch chili blend? Forget it. Get me a straw. The ultimate queso takeover, only at Taco John's.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
The top-notch teacher is really important to our organization. You know, our family's been giving back, and our team for 5 generations, over 100 years, because our mission statement is to keep people moving. And as I think about the greater La Crosse region, our teachers is what keeps our kids moving, what keeps our community moving. And so it really aligns well with what we're up about at Dahl Automotive and giving back. Our teachers are just so important, so if we can support them in any way, then that makes a big difference.
You want to feel important, to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
We know. We felt that way too.
And that's why we joined the Army National Guard. Take on your legacy.
Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning is giving thanks this holiday season with a new Goodman furnace. Go to news8000.com/contests and enter to win some Seasons heatings. Bring in the new year with a new furnace from G&T. Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Heavy lake effect snow is making post-holiday travel nearly impossible in parts of the Great Lakes region. All of this wild weather coming as millions of Americans try and return home from Thanksgiving. Jen Sullivan has details on what travelers are dealing with on the roads and in the skies.
A massive winter storm pounding the Great Lakes region, making post-Thanksgiving travel treacherous as millions of Americans head home. Places like Buffalo, New York could see up to 6 feet of snow by Monday. The governor declaring a state of emergency for 11 counties.
We've already canceled all deliveries. I can't send my drivers out in this.
The Buffalo Bills Highmark Stadium buried under snow. Fans helping shovel ahead of Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers. More than 2 million people remain under lake effect snow warnings.
There's a car underneath that.
Including Erie County, Pennsylvania, where some areas could see up to 4 feet of snow by Monday, paralyzing travel.
It's just a scary situation.
Officials warning drivers to stay off the roads.
Stay home. Only travel when necessary.
Arctic air coming down from Canada is forcing low temperatures to tumble below freezing. The bitter cold triggering lake effect snow. And even further south, winter alerts are in effect for parts of Kentucky and West Virginia. All of this coming during the busiest travel week of the year. Sunday is expected to be the busiest day for air travel. Many flights now canceled, stranding passengers.
Even if the airlines let you change, there's a very good chance flights are sold out for several days.
In New York, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Well, we aren't seeing conditions like that, but there has been a noticeable cool down. Let's send it over to Nicole for a check on our forecast.
Yes, we have definitely felt that Arctic air back here. We're definitely not going to be seeing any snow totals like that as we go throughout the rest of the week, but we do have a small chance of snow on the way. So as we go throughout Monday and Tuesday, we're seeing just a slight warm up, and by slight I mean we'll be getting into the upper 20s, but it is still warmer than we were this last weekend. And then come Wednesday, we'll actually have a warmer air mass moving in as we go into Tuesday night. That'll warm us up throughout Wednesday morning, but after that we're taking a very quick dive. So let's look at all these temperatures and the snow chance that we have coming with this all at the same time. Here we are Tuesday afternoon. We're seeing temperatures, these are our real temperatures, in the upper 20s, but again that southerly flow that we're going to have eventually start to usher in some warmer air as we go throughout the evening, and then those overnight lows really aren't going to dip that deeply. It's going to help to have that cloud coverage as well, really keeping us actually near freezing and going up as we go throughout Tuesday night. And we're going to continue to increase in our temperatures as we head into Wednesday morning. La Crosse seeing 35 by 9 in the morning Wednesday, but that's about as warm as we're going to see that day. Then we see this band of snow passing through the area, and that's going to be a cold front that's bringing northerly flow and colder air back with it once again. So it's going to be dipping us back down to those colder temperatures that we are very familiar with at this point. Take a look at what Ladysmith is seeing at 9 in the morning. 31 degrees. Just 3 hours later at noon, Ladysmith is already at 20 degrees. So that colder air is really going to cool us off quickly as we go throughout the day. Wednesday also bringing those light snow showers throughout the area very off and on again. As we're at noon on Wednesday, La Crosse sitting at 31, but even as we go into the evening, temperatures tumble down quickly, seeing 18 degrees just 6 hours later. So we're going to cool off quick. It's going to be a chilly overnight going into Thursday morning as well, and we're also going to have to deal with some gusty winds that are coming with that cold front right along with it. Here we are in the morning, we're seeing wind gusts around 20 miles an hour. Those are going to continue to increase as we go throughout the day. Around noon, when that cold front is starting to pass through the area, that's when we see these gusts really start to ramp up a little bit, seeing around 35 miles an hour, and even going into the evening, they're going to continue to heighten much of the area, possibly seeing wind gusts near or above 40 miles an hour. So those real temperatures being in the teens, in addition with these high wind gusts, that's going to make those wind chills very cold. We're going to be getting into the negatives again for those real feels. So take in this slight warm up that we have right now, because these temperatures right now are going to feel pretty nice in comparison to what we have coming in the middle of the week. Here we are with our lows tonight, seeing 15 degrees in La Crosse, 13 degrees in Eau Claire. Again, still seeing single digit wind chills because we just have a light breeze out there, but overall staying above 0 tonight, which is a plus. And then going into tomorrow's highs to start the week off, we're seeing 29 in La Crosse, 27 in Eau Claire. Slightly warmer. We'll start off with some cloud coverage as we go to start the day off, but really after that we could be seeing the sun poking out to see the afternoon. And then similar conditions for Tuesday. Wednesday is really going to be where a lot of the weather's happening. Windy, chance of some snow, and kind of a weird quick cool off throughout the day. But after that, look at next weekend. We're seeing the upper 30s maybe. So if you have any winter festivities that you really want to get to do and you didn't get to do this weekend because it was so cold, next weekend is looking like the time to do it.
I was talking with my family today. I think we're going to cut down our Christmas tree next weekend. We were going to do it this weekend, but it was a little too cold for that.
Yeah, I think you made the right choice.
And you mentioning those negative temperatures, I don't want anything to do with that. No. So really awesome that we're going to be warming up there at the end. Thank you, Nicole. And now it's time to announce our Picturing Our Community photo of the week. This week's winner is Brian Holzhausen of West Salem. With this photo, he calls sunrise and Lake Neshonoc. Every week, we pick a photo to be shared in our gallery on our website at news8000.com and our News 8 Now social media pages. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. And coming up in sports, a battle at U.S. Bank as the Vikings looked for win number 10, plus the UWL women's basketball team hosting their Thanksgiving Classic. Kate has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
Did you know the Habitat Restore sells more than used furniture, fine tools, lumber, decor, and more at the Restore. Open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come shop at the Habitat Restore in La Crosse.
I'm proud to serve and represent the Midwest because I was born and raised in the Midwest. I love the culture, I love the people. We have offices throughout the states in the Midwest, North Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota. We know those local court systems. We want to help people from the Midwest and deliver them justice against these large corporations and insurance companies. If you've been injured, get Nicolay, the Midwest Injury Law Firm.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford trucks, including F-150, part of the best-selling trucks in America for 47 years. Ford F-Series. Get holiday ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford trucks. That's how you get holiday ready. Get up to $88.45 in total savings or lease F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for ground pork? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: Bavarian sausage, breakfast sausage, Italian, and pork. First, you need ground pork, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of seasoning per pound, make into patties, and cook thoroughly until done. All 4 of these choices will make great tasting sausage patties, and they're low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And it's time to pig out.
Did you know the Habitat Restore sells more than used furniture, fine tools, lumber, decor, and more at the Restore. Open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come shop at the Habitat Restore in La Crosse.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Week 13 of the NFL season, a weird week as we had 3 Thanksgiving games and a Black Friday game. The Packers, of course, getting a win over Miami on Thursday, so we turn our attention to the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers are hot on their heels in the NFC North standings, but Minnesota continues to find ways to win, and that was no different this afternoon. Let's go to U.S. Bank Stadium, the first of a 3-game homestead for Minnesota. Let's pick it up in the second half. 12-6 Arizona, all field goals thus far, but 1st and 10. Kyler Murray finds Marvin Harrison Jr. in the end zone. Cardinals take a 19-6 lead. But here come the Vikings. 1st and goal, Sam Darnold dropping back, avoids the pressure, buying some time and finds Johnny Munt wide open. Minnesota has a touchdown, and the Vikings are down by just 6. And with just over 2 minutes to play, Minnesota still trailed by 6. They need a touchdown. Facing 4th and 7, Darnold goes to his man, Justin Jefferson, to get the first down. Then inside the 5, and Darnold, he's going to hit Aaron Jones in the flat, and Jones takes it in for the score. Vikings go up 1. Jones fumbled earlier in the game. He dropped a touchdown pass, but that's why you get 60 minutes coming in clutch there. Now Arizona could still win with a field goal, but on 4th and 10, Murray is going to be picked off. That's Shaquille Griffin. Jumps the route, and the Vikings hang on for their 5th straight win.
And love the fact that even though it wasn't, Aaron's best day, to come to him there to punch the ball and take the lead, punch the ball in on that kind of designer kind of play there. Didn't hesitate for a second that he wasn't going to make that play, and we would go up by 1.
Another resilient win. First and foremost, man, the way our defense played, the way that they were able to stop them to field goals early on, even late in the game as well. They continue to come up big for us.
How about Sam Darnold? After the Vikings scored to make it 19-6 with 4:43 left in the third quarter, Darnold would go 12 for 17, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Talk about clutch. Minnesota is 10-2 for the first time since 2017. And with that, let's take a look at the NFC North standings. At the top, we've got the Detroit Lions. It's hard to say they haven't been the best team all season long, currently riding a 10-game win streak. Behind them are the 10-2 Minnesota Vikings, currently the 5 seed if the season ended today, the top wild card team. Then sitting at the 6 seed, the second wild card team is the 9-3 Green Bay Packers. We get the Packers versus Lions coming up on Thursday Night Football. We'll have more on that one later this week. And at the bottom, currently on a 6-game losing streak and just fired their head coach, the Chicago Bears. UWL Women's Basketball Thanksgiving Classic. The Eagles were taking on St. Benedict. The Bennies with the fast start. Lauren Arnold dribbling up the court. Nobody picks her up as she goes all the way, lays it in for the early lead. UWL would heat up, and it would start with the defense. Grace Knupp jumps the pass and turns it into offense. Eagles jump in front. Few minutes later, the pass up the court. Lauren Milne dribble crossover, one more move, in for 2. UWL cruising, but St. Benedict would find another gear. The former Cotter Rambler, Megan Morgan, knocks down the 3 as the Bennies get the win, 57-54. The Badgers are going dancing in the women's volleyball tournament. For the 12th straight year, Kelly Sheffield has the girls ready to go. The Badgers will be a 2 seed and will host the first 2 rounds of games at the Fieldhouse. They'll face Fairfield in the first round, which is set for December 5th at 7 p.m. No NBA action tonight. Timberwolves go tomorrow, and the Milwaukee Bucks off until Tuesday, where they'll have a big-time matchup against the Detroit Pistons. Both teams are 3-0 in the NBA Cup standings, and the winner of this one will get an automatic bid into the knockout stage. The loser would have to earn the 4th spot, which is based on point differential. The last time these 2 teams faced off, Giannis had 59 points. We'll see if he can do it again Tuesday at 6 p.m. And no, Allison, you're a huge Bucks fan. We've talked about the season all year long, and it's been quite the roller coaster, but I'm glad they've started to smooth it out and find a gear.
For sure. I mean, I think we're on a 6-game win streak right now. Giannis has just been unbelievable. It's so fun to watch him. And I think Dame and him are really playing complementary ball right now, which is great. Some of our role players are stepping up. AJ Green, who's like fantastic, Derry Bird, as they call him.
And we get Chris Middleton coming back soon off of injury, and any help he can give, I'm sure the Bucks will take. All right, that's all for sports. We'll be right back.
During the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture, get bonus buys store-wide. Plus, get $100 off purchases of $9.99 or more, like this dining set, and $200 off purchases of $19.99 or more, like this sofa. During the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Enjoy an early morning with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Right now, get 2 for just $6.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Customer loyalty really pays off this Sunday through Wednesday at Fleet Farm, where Fleet Rewards members save an extra 10%. No rebates, no waiting. Members can save 10% on qualifying purchases in-store and online. Not a member? Sign up to save right now, because who wants to wait for rebates? Come on, get the most out of your holiday shopping with an extra 10% off, the best prices guaranteed. And thanks for your business from Fleet Farm. Some restrictions apply.
I kind of think of our airport like a small business. It really is super important that we support our local businesses, and that's what helps make a community thrive.
Pischke Motors has been family-owned and operated since 1920 and have you to thank for our continued success. Stop into our Jeep 4x4 headquarters in downtown La Crosse or West Salem to find the Jeep you're looking for. Get in a Renegade, Grand Cherokee, Compass, Wrangler, or Gladiator today. We've got great deals on new Jeeps right now. When you find the perfect Jeep, you'll feel it.
Start your search at Pischke.com and drive away in your new Jeep.
During the Beauty Rest Black Friday sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $1,000 off select Beauty Rest Black adjustable sets and pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, free white glove delivery. The Beauty Rest Black Friday sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
One hotel in the Philippines has the distinction of being at the top of the pecking order. The hotel at the Camp Hostan Highland Resort holds the Guinness World Record for being the largest building in the shape of a chicken. The 6-story hotel is over 114 feet tall and has 15 rooms, and all have air conditioning. None of the rooms have windows because that would ruin the effect of the chicken's feathers. The mastermind behind the building says he wanted to honor the chicken's importance to the region while leaving a, quote, big legacy in this mortal world. And we'll be right back with the final check on your forecast.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Be part of News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing, Friday, December 6th at the Village in Onalaska Festival Foods.
The community needs your donations of toys, food, and cash for our local Toys for Tots, the Hunger Task Force, and Salvation Army.
Please bring sealed, non-perishable food items, new or unused toys, or make a cash donation. All donations stay right here in our community.
You are what makes this event great. And we'll see you Friday, December 6th for the Joy of Sharing.
No matter where I seat my guests, they seem to like the kitchen best. A kitchen's the heart of the home. It should be warm and welcoming. It should be attractive and functional. But it can be a real challenge unless you come here where you can meet with a designer, find all of the products that you need, and trust the project to our carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. For kitchens, bathrooms, and other home improvements, put your trust in the Board Store Home Improvements. Contact us today.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Season's greetings from Wesco and Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second furniture item half off. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Well, when you send the kiddos off to school in the morning, you're going to want to bundle them up, maybe even get those snow pants on. It's going to be chilly out there. Those wind chills are going to be in the single digits. So definitely a cold one, a little bit warmer when we're heading home, and those clouds will start to let up a little bit. So the latter half of the day won't be too bad. It's weird saying that 29 is warm now, though. I don't really like that.
I'm not going to get used to that.
No,
I don't care. I've been in Wisconsin my whole life. Not used to it. Well, thank you for watching News 8. We'll see you tomorrow.